And now with it being 4th and 1 on the 38, looks like Missouri's going to go for this one. They have just one 4th down attempt on the season. That was last week, and they converted it. So unfamiliar territory right here. We'll see if they decide to just go under center, maybe push Cook for a QB sneak. It's 4th and 1, and they're going to go out of the pistol formation, Missouri is. Schrader directly behind Cook. They need to get to the 37-yard line in order to pick it up. Cook takes a snap, gives to Schrader. He's right at the marker. He dives forward, and he got it. Needed about a half a yard, and I think he got a full one. Didn't need much, and he got just enough to move the chains.
Yeah, just enough. Good play call right there. Give it to Cody Schrader. He did the rest with it, was able to pick up that half yard, able to pick up the first down, and a well-needed first down to keep this drive going for the Missouri Tigers.
8:50 and counting to go in this first half. Missouri looking to answer down 3. Trips wide receivers to the right. 6 men in on the line of scrimmage for Missouri. And Nate Pete to the left of Cook, who stands in the shotgun formation. He takes a snap, dropping back, looking to throw. Throws over the middle to Weiss, catch at the 30 and falls ahead to about the 29-yard line. And a completion of about 7 yards on first down, going to bring up a 2nd and short.
Yeah, nice throw right there by Brady Cook to Theo Weiss. A little route coming back to the middle of the field. Nice throw from Brady Cook. Nice catch by Weiss, and able to pick up 7 yards there on first down.
So now Weiss got a couple catches on the last couple plays for Missouri. Lots of men in near the line of scrimmage for this one, as Pete now motions to the left of Cook, who's in the shotgun. 2nd and 3 on the 29. They're going to fake it now, throw left side to Burden. Caught at the 23, turns upfield to about the 21. That'll move the chains, and it's actually not Burden, it's Mookie Cooper. His first catch of the game is a first down on a nice out route, and Missouri is on the move.
Yeah, nice throw again there by Brady Cook, getting into Mookie Cooper. And the Missouri fans, did they love that?
MIZ-ZOU chants right there in response. And now just 21 yards stand between Missouri and their second score of the game here late, I guess midway through the second quarter. Burden goes in motion, swings out behind Brady Cook. It's a play action. Now Cook just going to dump it off to Burden. Caught at the 25, broken tackle, 20, 15, one man to beat, 5, Burden end zone. Did he get in? He's down at the 1. Oh, so close to a 21-yard touchdown regardless. It is 1st and goal.
Wow, what a play call there. Throwing it out to Luther Burden, letting him create, and he was shaking and baking, and man, did he almost roll right in to the end zone. And man, were the Missouri Tiger fans about to jump out of their seats. They thought they had a touchdown.
So it is 1st and goal at the 1-yard line of Memphis for Missouri, as they trail this one 10-7, under 7 to go in the first half, and it's an I formation. Screaming run play right here, but they could fake everyone in the building and do play action. Cook sticks the leg out, puts the guy in motion, handoff Pete, left side, grinding to the goal line, waiting, signal. Now we just have to wait and see, did Pete get in the end zone? They try to run in with him from 1 yard out, and it looks like by all indications, he did not get that ball in.
Yeah, I think they're going to call him. They got the ball right now at about the half-yard line, so he's short. We also got a couple penalty flags down on the field as well.
So potentially a very important decision right here, as if it is on Missouri, you lose an opportunity at goal to go from the 1 yard line. And it's a legal substitution on the defense, so that actually helps out Missouri.
Yeah, that helps. That's going to move the football even closer to the goal line.
They bring Mekhi Miller back out on the field and take the extra offensive lineman who was in on the play off. And now we just have to wait and see whether Missouri is going to put this thing right up the middle once again and try and get this thing in on the ground. Another tight end comes in on the play for Missouri. It's Max Wisner. So there are 2 of them on the field with Wisner and Stevens. Once again, all signs pointing to a potential run here as Missouri tries to pound it in from the 1. There are 3 pass catchers in on the play. It's Weiss, Mekhi Miller, and Wisner out to the left. Brady Cook is in the pistol formation. Nathaniel Pete, the running back, directly behind him. He puts Wisner in motion. Cook turns, gives Pete up at the goal line, grinding inside the 1 touchdown. Referee near side, put the arms up, and Missouri is back in front on a 1 yard rushing touchdown by the 5'10", 206-pound running back, and Nate Pete on a very nice 75-yard drive there by the Missouri Tigers.
Yeah, well-needed drive, and what a drive by the Missouri Tigers to answer with a touchdown, regain the lead, and Nathaniel Pete does the rest and gets over the goal line, and he's able to punch it in. What a job by the Tigers offensively, driving it down the field 75 yards for the touchdown.
So now Harrison Mevis comes on for his second extra point of the game, and a chance here to put Missouri back in front of this one, 14-10 if he can push this thing through the uprights. Good blocking. Snap is good. The spot is down. It has plenty of leg, and it's right between the uprights. And a really nice drive there for Missouri. Their fourth of the game. They take it 75 yards and cap it off on the ground. We'll step aside for just a moment. Missouri will kick it off when we return for Tigers football, presented by El Rancho on KCOU 88.1 FM.
Today was the closest thing to a Mizzou football game that fans will get until week 1 in late August as the Tigers took the field for their spring football game. And after 3 weeks of practice, players, they were ready to go for this one. Second quarter, Team Black up 3-0. Brady Cook passes intercepted by the Clemson transfer Toriano Pride Jr. as he gets his first interception in a Missouri uniform for Team Gold. Still 3-0 at this point. Great protection on this play as Cook, he's running around and then later on drops a dime into the hands of Josh Manning downfield. Manning scores on the play. It's the first touchdown of the game to put Team Black up 10-0. And in the fourth, a 10-3 game at this point, the Houston Christian transfer Caleb Flagg capitalizes on an underthrown ball and gets the pick. Team Black wins at 10-9. Here's running backs coach Curtis Looper after the game.
We were real fortunate last year as a team. Our offensive line was intact the whole season. We played the whole season with one quarterback, one tailback. How often does that happen? So we have to build depth in those instances when, you know, the first line guys can't play.
Mizzou baseball came out swinging on the season, starting 3-1. However, the Tiger Bats have gone cold since, losing 4 of 5, including the series opener against Northern Kentucky last night. So Tigers back at it today, looking to even the series, and they wasted no time. Justin Colon rips one up the middle for a 2 RBI single, makes it 2-0 Tigers. And the Tigers offense erupted in that opening frame. Jackson Lovich with the moonshot to left for the 2-run home run as Mizzou hung 14 runs on Northern Kentucky in just the first inning. Tigers weren't done scoring just yet, though. It's Colon again with a shot to right for a single, and that drops in the fourth. That scores 2. Colon had 5 RBIs on the afternoon. Tigers scored their most runs in a game since 2008 and win it 28-10. The Chiefs will look to continue their playoff success over the Bills tomorrow night as they travel to Highmark Stadium, where Patrick Mahomes has only played once, and there were no fans in the stands in that game. So a big test for not only Mahomes, but for an entire Chiefs team with a chance to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Now, since Mahomes became the starter, the Chiefs have gone an incredible 38-11 on the road in the regular season, the best mark in NFL history for quarterbacks who have played at least 14 road games. Mahomes credited multiple factors to the team's success away from home.
Coach Reed, he preaches communication, and you have to have nonverbal communication whenever you're playing on the road, and we try to do a good job of that, of just being able to be on the same page, being able to execute at a high level, and then not letting anything be too positive or too negative, just kind of staying even keel.
Spring football is well underway for Mizzou. The Tigers are returning a majority of the offensive personnel that helped them achieve an 11-2 record last season. However, the defense will look a lot different this fall. The departures of Blake Baker, Kevin Peoples, and 6 defensive starters are big losses for Mizzou. However, new DC Corey Batoon and line coach Brian Early are bringing their own energy to the team. Defensive end Johnny Walker Jr. is excited for what they can do for Mizzou's death row defense.
It's kind of a kickstart. Obviously, Coach Batoon, same scheme, but different terminology, so we're adjusting to that. So we just rolling off of that. Coach Early, I love his juice. He's a real energetic coach.
Cody Schrader showed out all season in front of Mizzou fans, but earlier today, he along with a few other Tigers would be playing in front of a crowd in Mobile, Alabama instead. And I'm talking about the Senior Bowl, where Schrader, along with Chris Abrams-Drain, Javon Foster, and Darius Robinson looked to boost their stock ahead of April's NFL draft. Schrader was on display the most out of the 4, including this catch for 12, but his best play might have came later on as he drops a defender with this juke, a highlight play, but overall a quiet day for the Tigers. Despite flashy passes like this one, Tolton lost on his home court last night, but it was a quick turnaround as they had a chance to rebound today at the Ramey Classic in Harrisburg. Multiple games today, but first up, the Blazers took on Hazelwood Central. Toll controlled the pace early, but Travis Green tried to change that, beats the buzzer at the half. Hawks still trail 23-12, but Green would finish with 39 points, new Ramey Classic record. Third quarter, Aaron Rowe forces the turnover, and Zay Wilson finishes with the slam. Wilson was the game MVP with 18 points as the Blazers were up 18. In the fourth, Blake pinched into Rowe, who knocks down the 3. Rowe had 10 points of his own as Tolton wins 60-42.
Personality fit. there with that program as well. And
In less than one season as a Tiger, Mara Tidarsoli has already etched her name in the record books.
I mean, I'm just doing my job. I came here to do bars and beam, and I'm just happy I can contribute to the team goal.
Not really surprised, just wondering when it was going to happen, quite honestly. So, she had obviously has a track record of doing quite well there.
A 9.975 against Georgia gave Tidarsoli the best bar score in Mizzou gymnastics history. And she's not just in the Mizzou record books.
Take this dismount.
Scoring a perfect 10 on bars in March of 2022, the first ever at Long Island University.
It was amazing to experience that. It was like a build-up throughout the whole season because I was getting 9.95s a couple times, and we kind of manifested it as a team.
But competing for a school or in the U.S. at all wasn't always her main goal.
Wow, that's a long time ago, but it feels like a different life. I was doing really well that year in 2016, so my coach and I were pretty confident in my chances at making the Olympics.
With a goal of competing for her home country, Mara practiced 30 hours a week growing up in the Netherlands.
I knew what I wanted, so I knew what I had to sacrifice or do to get there.
But then at the second qualification, she jumped on the wrong board while doing her vault routine, leaving her unable to compete.
I was really angry for a while, and then it was just really frustrating trying to come back from that and just being knocked down over and over again. It made me realize that there was so much more to more after gymnastics too, and only having the Olympics as a main goal was not making me any happier.
Working towards making the 2020 national team, the pandemic derailed Tidarsoli again.
I knew I wasn't done with gymnastics because I was doing so well, and I just really loved the sport.
So she turned her attention somewhere else.
Realized that I could go to college in the U.S. and do gymnastics and get my degree there.
And after her 3 seasons at LIU, Tidarsoli finds herself in Missouri. Winning multiple bars titles this season, she is Mizzou's anchor for the rotation.
I'm just so grateful that I'm still able to do gymnastics. I'm already 24, which is kind of old. So just being able to do the sport that I love with the people that have the same goals is just so special.
She's doing exactly what we kind of thought she was capable of doing. So we're excited for her.
And excited for what's to come. Ben Schmidt, KOMU8 Sports, Columbia.
I just wanted to first ask you about Jackson Lovich. He scores the run in the early innings, then the game-tying homer. What has he kind of meant all season, and then again tonight to be such a big part of your offense?
Yeah, he comes up at clutch times, and there's been times throughout the year where he's had clutch at-bats. We look for him to do that, and he just missed that ball there, his last at-bat. And so, but again, he took a good swing on it and had put us in a situation where we were up there, and so we just got to continue to capitalize and take advantage and play clean baseball.
And then is it fair to say kind of maybe another game of missed opportunities, had there in the ninth a chance to win it? Is that something that's kind of happened again tonight for you guys?
Well, I think it's just bad baseball. We don't catch a fly ball, we don't get the bunt down, all those types of things. And those are self-inflicting wounds, and we just got to stop doing that.
And then talking about the pitching, it felt like they were able to keep you guys in the game for most of it tonight. Can you just comment a little bit about how they kind of fared for you guys?
Yeah, we did a good job for the most part. Obviously, we load the bases there, then we walk a run in. We got to be able to come in, throw strikes, and get out of that. To Brock's credit, he rebounded from that, came out, threw zeros the next couple innings, and gave us a chance, and we should have taken advantage of that. We always talk about not having compound mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen, but don't let them compound on themselves, and at times we didn't do that tonight, but then at times we did.
And then one final thing, just can you talk a little about kind of the rivalry between Mizzou and KU? You've now played them twice this season. Just take me through that and what that means to you guys.
I think when you go about the history of the rivalry, it means a lot, especially more so probably to players that played here before, or these kids that have parents that went to school here, or kids that are from Missouri and kids that are from Kansas. There was a break in the rivalry for a little bit, so it kind of died down. So some of the younger kids that are from out of the area don't understand how intense it is, but the ones that are here are growing them up and helping them learn that.